I'd probably say what I learned the most from writing this book is that there's some very interesting people in this world that do some truly amazing things. There's a lot of men and women out there that are inspiration, and as a wrestler and a coach, I know a lot of things about a lot of the individuals in this book, but there's so many things that I didn't know that I learned, and I feel like I got to learn more about them as individuals, and I feel like it brought me closer to them. I think the thing that I want to accomplish the most by writing this book is to inform people of not just the sport of wrestling, but what it takes to do the things that they did. Some of the amazing things that these men and women did, most of us don't know everything about them. And this book doesn't really tell every single thing about them, but what it does is it sheds some light on the amazing things that they've done, what they've gone through to achieve those things, and that's very important. And I just wanted to share that. I wanted to honor them. I started writing this book, or I came up with the idea in October 2016. It took a while, but in a sense, I guess maybe 5 or 6 months isn't a long time. But the idea was generated in October 2016, and this is March, so a relatively short amount of time. But I guess it's easy to write about something when you're passionate about it. So to me, it wasn't very long at all. My inspiration behind this book was a gentleman by the name of Nate Carr, 3-time NCAA champion for Iowa State, 1988 bronze medalist in Seoul, Korea. Nate's been my mentor since 1999. He's helped me, he's given me wisdom, guidance, just all around a great man who did some truly amazing things. And I talked to him one day back in October, and I just asked him, I told him I wanted to learn more about the African Americans and the success, and with guys like him, I wanted that story to be shared more than just with the wrestling family. And so Nate told me that he thought it was a good idea, so I jumped on it, and I got his so to speak approval, and I ran with it. I had a lot of people help me with this book, from near and far, people that I didn't know. Reached out to me. I got a lot of help from some of my faculty and friends here at Midland Valley High School. One particular lady, Francesca Mackey, she did a really good job of editing the pictures and just helping me promote this. One of my best friends, Alan Robinson, helped me out with the website. Like I said, Nate Carr, I sought his help for guidance, and just everybody in the book, everybody I got a hold of on Facebook, a friend of a friend. There's countless people who helped me with it, and I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Of course, it was my editor. So just a great deal of people helped me with this. People I selected for this book, a lot of the gentlemen in the book were people that I knew growing up or knew about. Some of them I had the fortune of knowing personally from doing wrestling camps for me. And then I dug a little bit deeper to see what the significant things that they did at the time and period of their life, and also at the time it was in society. The people that were not mentioned in the book or that don't have their own chapters, it's not any it's not any reflection of what they did. It's just more so what I felt I knew and the way I wanted the book to flow. There's so many more people out there who deserve chapters, and perhaps that'll be in Pathfinder Part 2. But the particular people, men and women I selected, were just people that I felt were connected to each other. This book means a lot to me because of the hard work and effort that I put into it, and a lot of the research that I put into it. And I would like to hope that it means a lot to the men and women that I put in the book, because I wanted to honor them. So it's not about me and the feeling it gives me. The only joy that I want to receive from this is knowing that I enlightened a lot of people. I gave them hope, I gave them inspiration, opened their eyes. Some people, it's funny when I tell some people I'm writing a book about wrestling, they ask me, was it Tony Atlas, Junkyard Dog, and I kind of laugh a little bit, but it just means a lot that I was able to get this information together and talk with some of the greatest people, to ever put on a singlet and share that information with the world. Oh, there's a lot of interesting people in this book. It goes from Harold Henson, the first African-American national qualifier, Cy Roberts, the first African-American national champ, Carlton Hasselrig, the only 6-time NCAA champion, 7-time NCAA All-American. People know a lot about his story, but they really don't know everything behind his story. Jamil Kelly, who was never a Division I All-American, never had a major title, was never a state champ in the state of California, and then goes on and wins a silver medal in the Olympics and beats countless wrestlers with accolades they go on and on. Nate Carr, Kevin Jackson, Olympic gold medalist, Lee Kemp, who I think is maybe one of the greatest American wrestlers. I believe he is one of the greatest American wrestlers, if not the greatest American wrestler ever. Marcus Lavessiere, just so many names. It's really interesting. It's action-packed. Optional Start is an organization, nonprofit organization that I came up with while I was writing the book, because I want to do more than just write books. I want to go into motivational speaking. I want to inspire people. I hope that this book inspires lots of people out there who read the book, men, women, children, anybody who picks the book up. I'm not, red, green, purple, black. It doesn't really matter. I just want to be able to reach people, and I think through my nonprofit organization, Optional Start, it will launch me into the arena of public speaking and just being an inspiration. I want to use my organization to help people, to motivate people. In life, I feel like God gives us the option of what we want to do, what path we want to take, and He provides that for us, but it's up to us what option we take, and we always hope that we take the right option, but He leaves it up to us. So through my nonprofit organization, I hope to share that vision and hopefully just spread the love and just be able to help a lot of people. I came up with the name Pathfinder. I thought about a lot of different names, but to me, finding your own path is what these men and women did. They didn't follow anyone, they made their own path. And to me, that just signifies the exact meaning of a Pathfinder. There's no telling what's in front of you. It could be forest, it could be an obstacle, it could be a job, no matter what it is. But these men and women, they made their own path, and I just felt that was appropriate to name the book because they are pathfinders, and they, like I said, they didn't follow anybody. I don't believe, in a sense, they were trailblazers. They blazed the trail, but that trail was not there. They had to find it, and so that's why I opted to call it Pathfinder instead of anything else.